So here we are back at the airport, Koh Samui airport, guys, heading off to Phuket actually. I've got a good old mate from school over there, Darren. We call him Boogie, because he was a boogie man when he was a little kid and the name stuck. So Boogie, going to see him. And was going to do a few of the islands. So if you heard in a few of the vlogs earlier, I was going to head off to a few of the neighbouring islands from Koh Samui. May not be happening this trip, but it will be scheduled for later on at some stage. But yeah, just a good opportunity to catch up with an old mate. He actually lives in Thailand now, so full time. So it'd be interesting to see the ins and outs of how he's found it in his first, I think, 6 months, 7-8 months he's been over here full time now. So yeah, so we're going to get the flight, head over and have a look at Phuket. Okay, I think I'm on departure gate number 3, so it's pointing me down this way. Seems a bit of a hike, but anyway, that's the Samui airport, the other side of it, the departure area where you come in. So probably in another video earlier you would have seen the arrivals area. So we might be heading down that way now for some reason, I don't know, I'm a bit lost. But listen, any part that I've seen, absolutely beautiful airport, just done up, you know, sort of little huts really, but very professionally done. So yeah, it's a good setup. Got a cool little cafe area here if you want to get some brekkie. As you can see, the sun's just coming up, so it's probably just before 7 AM here at the moment. So yeah, you can come in, get your bags in and come and have a feed on the way. I just had a Snickers. So yeah, so today will all be about, just so you guys can see the journey from here in case you're taking it. I just booked on Bangkok Airways, which is, I don't know how many airways they have that come through here, but I just booked Bangkok Airways. It's quite expensive to fly in or out of Samui compared to around other places, so I think it ended up costing me about, I don't know, 150 Australian one way, so it was about a $300 round trip. So generally when you're flying around these countries you can get things a little bit cheaper, but at this stage I've got no idea where I'm going, but it's a nice little setup. Departure gates 1 to 7. Yeah, I think I'm still heading in the right direction. Yeah, so anyway, just yeah, so you're looking, as I say, it's a bit more dear, but you'll find that you know, if you have to find cheaper flights or cheaper ways to get there, you can. There's the ferry. Well, no, I'm just limited time, so I've decided to go with it, but it's all an adventure. So if it gets a little bit too muggy in the sitting area for you, go into the toilets because they're air-conned. This isn't. It's beautiful, the outdoor thing, and it's fine at 7 in the morning, but it's still a bit muggy. I can imagine at 1 PM it'll be pretty warm, so if you're here and you need a break, Dunnies are right next door. Also, once you come into the departure lounge, this one at least, I'm in domestic, remember, there are some good little shops. You can get a coffee, you can get a beer, you can get a water. What more do you need? So yeah, once you come through, there's plenty you got there. Morning. We're going out to take off now, and I'd say we'll take off pretty much straight away. It's an 8 o'clock flight, so it's the first, probably the first flight I've ever been on, which is actually taken off early, that I can recall anyway.
And we recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times. If you are using luggage.
Just like that. So that only took about 45 minutes, so quick easy trip, and it was easy at the airport too. So I've just organised a taxi here at the airport. It was 800 baht to get from the airport to Patong. I don't know if there's cheaper ways, but that was just going to the first taxi desk that I saw. They had all the prices listed there, so I think they charge what they charge. But you may find an easier way and a quicker way, I'm not sure, but this one will work for me. That's about $40 Australian. It's also, they said it's about an hour's drive, so I've done this a fair few times before. I've been to Patong a few times now, so yeah, but it's quite a nice drive. Beach now, on the other side, heading to Patong, but I'm staying in a place called, well, I know it as Legends Bar, so it's a little place that a few, I think Aussies might own, or anyway, Westerners, and that's where my mate's staying, so I've just booked in there. It cost about, I think it was 700 a night, so I don't know what that is, 35 bucks or something Australian. It's got a cool little sports bar out the front. I think the accommodation side of it's actually called Baan, B-A-A-N Orchid, so Baan Orchid. Oh, this also here is Fantasyland. I think it's called Fantasyland, which is a pretty good little touristy spot. You can go to see elephant shows and whatnot. So I don't know how they treat the animals, so I always say that when there's animals involved, so you'd have to check that out. Yeah, but anyway, back to the accommodation. So I've met the owners there before briefly. They won't remember me, but you know, they're the sort of people which, you know, if you had any problems or you need to know anything, you'd be able to talk to them about it. So I think they've got a tourist desk there as well, which can organise any sort of travel that you want to do. So anyway, we'll check it out. I've actually done a vlog. They were part of a vlog when I did Phuket hotels a year and a half, 2 years ago, and I actually showed their little hotel a little bit as some of the budget accommodation. So, you know, keep them in mind. I'll put something down in the description anyway, as I always try to, as much as I can with anything. So anyway, we're probably about 10 minutes out. We'll be there soon. So yeah, there it is, Baan Orchid guest house. So that's the accommodation side of it. We'll have a look through, but Legend Sports Bar is the one out the front. You can just get all your soccer, footy, whatever. Pretty big on the Aussie rules, I think, here. F1. You want to watch some sport? Get into Legends. Yeah, so I ended up getting room number 5, which is sort of the one I sort of wanted. There's also a deposit you put down, either 1,000 or 2,000 Thai baht. And you get that back when you exit. And obviously it's a travel agency right here, so you can get everything that you've done, everything that you want to get done, and any bookings, any tours, you can do right here. Hello Darren, Boogie Boog. Good to see you.
Oh, that's alright. That's a bad room either.
This one here, yeah, I like it. Mate, the cleaner let me into all of them. I had a look at all of them. That's a good little place to sit up there, eh?
Yeah, Paul steered me away from it.
Did he?
Because of the stairs.
Oh yeah, good idea, yeah, for that, yeah. Yeah, because, yeah. No, but as far as the rooms go, this one's, yeah. This one's just got a second window, you know. I mean, that has, but it hits a brick wall. So this one looks at, and I can wave to you, mate, from your joint, from your balcony.
But yeah, you just got that open window that looks great.
Yeah, that's it. So it's a bit more open, yeah. What do you call the accommodation? It's B-A-A-N, Orchid. So what's Baan mean? B-A-A-N. It's got Baan Orchid.
Yeah,
Orchid. Don't know.
It's like soy.
Oh, okay.
Soy orchid.
Okay. Yep.
It's more like a band name.
Yeah. So it's Orchid, basically Orchid.
Business name.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome ค่ะ
Ripper snorter, mate. You hungry, Boog? Grab some if you want. So I think we're going on a tour of a few of the rooms in Orchid. You okay if I video in here? Hey? So these are one of the rooms. Got your little fridge. Is that another room out there?
This is. It's actually used to be a room.
Oh, is that?
Toilet.
Yeah, well done. But there is another room if you needed it, maybe. Or spare room. So there you go. And so he does it long term, and I think it's about, works out about 300 a night. So it's pretty cheap, whatever that works out at. How much is it a month for something like this if you're paying for 3 months? 1,200 a week, or cool bananas. Anyway, works out
Got key?
pretty cheap. I think mine's about 35, so 300. Probably going to be about $15 a night if you pay for like 3 months. So if you're coming long term, you can get places like this for 15 bucks a night. And places like this might depend on how much you drink at the bar too. Would you get a cheaper rate if you spend a lot of money?
Oh boy, it makes all these big offerings.
Okay. Because Boya does sort of the Buddha thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Works at a Buddhist monastery.
When they do it here.
Monastery. Okay, I'll be in there in a minute, mate. I'm just gonna go through my room as well. This is my room here, down the bottom. Now this one's probably rented out, probably as long as you want it really, but I'll just give you a quick rundown. So that goes out to the bar, and you got another window here, which is quite nice. Got aircon, fan, TV. May get some cable, I don't know, because I know they got it out there. You got a good little storage area here for your clothes, all set up there, and just a basic little bathroom. So this is 700 Thai baht a night. That's what you'll get. So I'm just trying one of these. They have got cider here, but cider's just really expensive. So they've got a few different ones. They're about 180.
You need some orange?
Yeah, if I can, that'd be good. Thanks. So I'm going to try one anyway, but you know, it's about $8 Australian. So probably getting a little bit dearer for things like that. It's seen in Asia, but when you're getting things that aren't sort of made here, they do tend to add up. But I'll give it a go, because I just had a big feed and I don't feel like a beer, so I'm going to have a cider. There she comes. Thank you. Yeah.